He's in the room. Thank you, Jesus. Can do great things. Whatever you're going through, He can handle it. Whatever you're going through, He can handle it. He can handle it. Oh yeah. Thank you, Jesus. He can handle it. Does anybody believe that He can handle it? Going to this word. What you may be going through, He can handle it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Minister Jamal Caldwell, bring on 2 Samuel 4 and 4, I believe. And then our Apostle Adam will follow you with the 9th chapter of 2 Samuel, verse 5 to 13.
2 Samuel, the 4th chapter, beginning at verse number 4 says, and Jonathan, Saul's son, had a son that was lame on his feet. Yes. He was 5 years old when the tidings came to Saul and Jonathan out of Jezreel. And his nurse took him up and flee. And it came to pass as she made haste to flee, that he fell and became lame. Yes. And his name was Mephibosheth.
Yes. I'll take my time just a little bit, Pastor Jackson. Awesome.
2 Samuel 9:5. This is the beginning of the word of the Lord. The king David sent and fetched him out of the house of Meshir, the son of Amriel, from Lodabar. Yes. Now Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, was come unto David. He fell on his face and did reverence. And David said to Mephibosheth, and he answered, behold thy servant. And David said unto him, fear not, for I will surely show thee kindness for Jonathan thy father's sake, and will restore thee all the land of Saul thy father. And thou shalt eat bread at my table continually.
Shall eat bread at my table. Shall eat bread at my table. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm getting excited just from reading the story about Mephibosheth.
And he bowed himself and said, what is thy servant that thou shouldest look upon such a dead dog as I? Then the king called Ziba, Saul's servant, and said unto him, I have given unto thy master's son, all that pertains to Saul and to his house. Thou therefore thy son and thy servant shall till the land for him, and thou shalt bring in the fruits, that thy master's son may have food to eat. But Mephibosheth, thy master's son, shall eat bread always at my table. Now Ziba, the 15th son, and 20 servants, then said Ziba unto the king, according to all my lord the king hath commanded his servant, so shall thy servant do. As for Mephibosheth, said the king, he shall eat at my table, and one of the king's sons. And Mephibosheth had a young son whose name was Micah. And all all that dwell in the house of Ziba were servants unto Mephibosheth. So Mephibosheth dwelt in Jerusalem, for he did eat continually at the king's table, and it came and was lame on both of his feet. There ends the word of the Lord, 2 Samuel 9:5-13.
God bless you. Thank you for the reading of the word. Reading of the word. This message today, I gravitated to myself. Pastor Jackson, I know you and I can relate to this word. My subject matter is, have you ever been dropped and forgot about?
Yes.
But God remembered. But God remembered. Have you ever been dropped and forgot about it? But God remembered. I just want to talk a little bit. Can't elaborate on everything because it's very intense, the text. But I'm sure there's a remnant of you that can relate to folks just dropping you.
Yes, Lord.
Like it's hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And never think you're going to ever recover. They look to hear about your demise.
Yeah.
Have you ever? I got one over here, witness over here. Have you ever? And this is serious stuff, especially in the church world.
Yes.
That folks in the church world can be so indignant.
Yes.
Can be so cold-blooded.
Yes, sir.
Do you wrong?
Yes,
And they know they hurt you. And yet they don't expect for you ever to recover. There are folks that, face it, there are folks that wish you were dead.
Amen today. I agree.
They don't like you.
That's right.
Not that you've ever done anything to them, but the fact is that the devil sits when you are favored by God. He sits when you are favored by God. And
You better say so.
you got to understand that the enemy can discern too. He can see stuff. He can see the favor of God on your life and plan to get rid of you before the favor is manifested. Now it's interesting what I've learned to understand in my experience in God is how that things can happen to good people that can be very, very traumatic. You can do all you can do to do the right thing by people, but yet stuff can go down that cause you injury.
What you say?
And I know I'm not talking to everybody, but there is a remnant of you can understand when bad stuff happens to you. Mephibosheth was the son of Jonathan. Jonathan was the son of King Saul. But there was something very, Minister Jonathan, you gonna go with me here? There was something about Jonathan and David. Can I take my time? I know I'm home. I want you to understand, you got to go with me here because I feel a great combustion about to happen here in Camden, New Jersey. My brother said you can better name this place the Church in the Hood. I didn't say that he did. But I want to let you know something, that stuff can go down to try to eliminate your future.
That's it.
Many of you, I'm sure, besides myself, have gone through some things even when we was kids. If you can be transparent, there's some stuff that parents don't know about some of the stuff that happened to their kids.
That's right.
Yes. Stuff can go down. There's stuff can go down with your children out of your presence. That they could be marred forever. They can be messed up forever. The enemy knows that if he can eliminate you while you are young, you're never going to bring forth in fruition the purpose that God has in store for you.
Yes,
I'm sure some of these young people here can relate to the fact that there's some stuff that has gone on in your life while you were real young and tender that you cannot even talk about or express. Some of the stuff that went down is too embarrassing to elaborate on.
That's right. All right now.
Well, they young.
Enemy's purpose is to get rid of you while you were young and tender. Because he understands, Sister Tiffany, that your future looks much brighter than your past.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
So the story concerning Mephibosheth, praise the Lord, as he was a 5-year-old kid. Somebody said 5 years old. And praise the Lord, the Bible speaks concerning the nurse as they was about to flee. That's why sometimes you cannot let people make you haste for nothing. Because the stuff can go down while you're running or while you're in haste. And sometimes you forget stuff, drop stuff. Can I get a witness in here? But people trying to rush you. Touch your neighbor. Say, neighbor, don't rush me.
Don't rush me. Don't rush me.
Rush me. Don't rush me. Hallelujah. Who do you think you are rushing me?
Rush me.
And so the Bible describes that the nurse was running with this 5-year-old baby in her hand.
That's right.
That's why you got to watch who's holding your kid.
That's right.
You got to watch who's holding your baby.
Yes, sir.
Because your baby got a bright future. And not everybody that's holding your baby is qualified to hold them securely. Oh my God, I feel I'm getting somewhere. Do you agree with that? That's why some mothers are very particular about who's holding their kid.
Amen.
Sometimes the kid looks so cute and
Don't touch her.
somebody said, can I hold him?
No.
What's your qualification?
Come on now.
Are you a kid dropper?
Don't drop my baby.
And so it is now, this is the text,
Well,
that this nurse was fleeing, holding Mephibosheth.
yes.
And guess what? She dropped him.
What you say?
Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, have you ever been dropped? Got my hand up. Have you ever been dropped?
Like a hot potato.
Dropped and suffered injury. So you cannot, listen, when people talk about you and they set traps for you and they do some of the unnatural things to you, you hurt behind that.
That's right. All right now.
If we friends and I turn and flip a script on you, you gonna hurt behind that. I don't care how bad and tough you are, but when you put all your trust in someone and they turn on you
That's the truth. Like they
and they drop you like it's hot,
Yes.
there's some injury, there's some damage
Yes.
done
That's right now.
in the process of being dropped. And the Bible lets me to know that Mephibosheth suffered handicap
Yes.
from the drop.
That's it.
Bible said he was